Hello. Welcome to Illusion Fox Gaming. Today we're doing the quest Blueprint Protocol. The exhausted engineer requires the aid of a sharp-eyed individual. All I wanted was a relaxing reprieve in Opal Springs. I never thought it would come to this. I've misplaced something precious to me, you see. A set of blueprints. I suspect I dropped them on my way to the springs, but the terminal suddenly shut down as I was retracing my steps. I was so absorbed in my search I couldn't even vanish with the others. Forgive me my boldness, but you seem a generous sort, and I'm sorely in need of help. Find what I'm after, and I'll make it worth your while. For my soak, I paid visit to the Arena of Valor, so I'll leave that area to you. For my part, I'll plan to scour the springs one more time. Well, that sucks. Left blueprints behind somewhere? Could be a really bad thing, depending on what it is that you were making to begin with. It could also inevitably be absolutely nothing. It just depends on what it was that you were making. Fighting familiars, wood versus solid gold. Will Malala tradition triumph, or will modernity make its mark in this monumental match? Not what we're looking for. Also, this is one of the quests you have to do to gain flight in the living memory region. Need a frigid treat to beat the heat? Shock and awe your taste buds with volcanic lightning, a new flavor of frozen delight that's got customers asking, how can something so hot be so cool? Would have been nice if the name hadn't clipped through the structure. Oh, blueprints for the Miso terminal? That would have been interesting to have, to say the least. To like actually see the full actual blueprints of the Miso terminal. I don't know, maybe that's just me, but I kind of love seeing like when they make like real blueprints of things. Like I always find those so fascinating of so many things. Like here's all the measurements and honestly, I know some people like landscapes as paintings. If it's I hate landscapes. I find them to be generally so incredibly boring. But you put a I'd much rather have a blueprint than a landscape any day. Other types of art, that's a different story, but I searched every nook and cranny for those blueprints, but I've not found a single scattered sheet. I don't know where else they could have ended up. Please tell me you managed to track them down. Oh, my blueprints. My dear, sweet blueprints. How I've missed you. I just knew I'd drop these on my stroll. Thank you ever so much for retrieving them. When we first began development on the Meso terminal, I drafted these blueprints for its design. Can you believe it? The finished product is the work of yours truly. Well, to be fair, the concept was entirely my own making. I have Malala folklore to thank for its creation. According to said folklore, we Malala were refugees from another world. Our ancestors once lived in a sun-kissed paradise by the sea. That is, until those very seas began to freeze and calamity engulfed everything in its path. Under the protection of the Great Speaker, my ancestors were guided to this world and left in their homeland a tower statue of their savior. The Speaker was a compassionate and selfless soul, sacrificing all she had to save her people. Not unlike Queen Speen, no? The legend of the Speaker as my inspiration, I incorporated Her Majesty's beauteous visage into the top of the terminal, forever at the heart of our city. A flawless idea, if I do say so myself. I gave everything, my passion, my time, my love of country, to see these blueprints given shape. They aren't merely pieces of parchment, they're my life's work, personified. Yet I nearly left them to rot in the arena of valor. I'd be laughing this off if I weren't so furious with myself. But what's important is that you've brought them back, and I owe you a great debt. At this rate, I may never meet Her Majesty face to face. All I wish to do now, is gaze upon her glorious image before I fade away. You have my thanks, stranger. May fortune favor you always. And so now we can fly all over the various areas of the dawntrail expansion. I'd like to thank everyone for joining us here today for this little video here on YouTube. Hopefully we'll see you again either for another video here on YouTube or maybe one of our many streams over on Twitch where we stream pretty much daily. Till then though, I hope you all have a wonderful rest of your day.